You can easily make over 100,000 coins every single week, and you can do it without really putting that much effort in. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean, the full step-by-step guide. But before we do get into the video, if you want to earn more than 100,000 coins with doing even less work, then there is no better place than U4GM. They offer cheap, fast and reliable FC24 coins. There is a link in the description down below, and if you use Fanatic at checkout, you'll also get yourself a 5% discount. Thank you U4GM for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back into it. If we were to go through one of the easiest ways to go and earn 100,000 coins, it would be buying coins, but then after that, it would be trading. But most of you do not want to sit there and just grind out and trade every single week. So we've done a bit of a blend between playing matches and also trading, so that we can go through this as lazy as possible whilst still being able to enjoy the game. So to begin with, it's worth going through division rivals, in which there are only 3 to 7 wins that you need every single week. What you go for here really is up to you. If you get your 3 wins, that's the minimum amount that you need to claim a reward. But if you want to go a bit more, you can go up to 7 wins, and that will give you a better reward. What will give you an even better reward depends on what division you're in. But with division rivals, you'll get anywhere between 500 to 900 coins per game, which means on the lowest end, you're going to get 1,500 coins if you were to go through and win 3 matches, or you can go all the way up to 6,300 coins, which was if you were to get 7 wins, and then it would be in the highest amount being up to 900 coins per match. You'll claim your weekly rewards with division rivals, where we recommend that you go for Untradable. Reason for this is because Untradable players are still players. You can still use them, in SBCs. And the choice of going for option 2, which will give you your Untradable rewards, is double what you'll have with tradable. From here, you then want to go into the Champions playoffs, where at the very least, you need 4 wins. Yet again, you're going to get 400 to 900 coins per game, which means you're going to get anywhere between 2,000 to 3,600 coins from the games that you play. But once you get your 4 wins, as we're trying to go through this as efficiently as possible to get 100,000 coins every single week, it makes sense just to forfeit the rest. The thing with champions is that you are rewarded for losing. So by getting 4 wins, you'll be rewarded 4 points for each of those wins. That'll give you 16 points in total, but you need 20 points in order for you to get a qualification token. By forfeiting your remaining 6 games, you're guaranteed 22 points, which is more than enough. From this, you'll achieve rank 5, which will give you 2 rare gold player packs, 1 small prime gold players pack, and your qualification token. From there, you're then going to go into the weekend league, where you could do one of 2 things. You can forfeit all of your matches. Now, by forfeiting, it's the exact same as what we said with the Champions playoff. You are rewarded for winning, which will give you 4 points, but you're also rewarded for losing, which will give you 1 point. Now, if you go into this with the intention of forfeiting matches, yes, you are going to have a pretty bad record, but it won't be 0 and 20. If you forfeit the first couple of games, eventually you're going to get to a point where you're going to come up to other players who A, are not that good, or B, who are also going to forfeit their games. So at that point, if you just go into your games, kick it about for a few minutes, as in-game minutes, you may realize that the second that your opponent gets the ball, they're going to pass it back to the keeper and score an own goal. You may also be able to find that you can score a very early goal quite easily, straight from kickoff, and your opponent will just naturally quit. At the very least though, if you were going into this with the intent to forfeit all games, you should still be able to hit rank 8. That will give you 2 times 84 plus player picks, 1 rare players pack, 2 jumbo premium gold packs, 750 qualification tokens, 750 XP, and 10,000 coins. If you're going to play games, then you should really be aiming for at least rank 6. Rank 6 will give you 2 times 84 player picks, 1 times 85 plus rare gold player pack, 1 ultimate team pack, 1 rare players pack, 1,250 qualification points, 1,150 XP, and 25,000 coins. And this is really the bare minimum in terms of gameplay, of you going through. But there's one thing that I've missed out, and that is in between every single one of these games that you're playing, you should be trading. And the laziest method to use is by far the bulk bidding method, or mass bidding, where you quite simply will find a player, search for them on the transfer market to find their lowest buy now, take a couple hundred coins away, and then bid. Just bid on every single one of those cards that's available on a transfer market until one of two things. You either run out of coins, it's no longer worth it, or you max out your watch list. Now by doing this, it takes a few minutes in between every single game. You should be able to max out your watch list with 50 players as long as you have found someone good. You won't win every single one of them, but to make the maths real simple, we're going on the bare minimum. You should be aiming for at least 50% win. So out of 50 that you bid on, you should be able to get 25. And with this, we're looking for a very small amount of coins, just 100 coins profit per card, which is way more than achievable. That means in between every single game that you play, on top of getting the coins that you're rewarded at the end of the match, and also progressing to your weekly rewards or your rewards the second that you finish champions, you'll also be rewarded with an additional 2,500 coins for the trades that you've been able to sell. That means with everything that we've gone through, you will get a maximum of 7 wins in Rivals. That may not be 7 games, but you want to aim for 7 wins. With Champions Playoffs, you're playing a maximum of 10 games. You can't go any more than this. And with Finals, you're playing a maximum of 20 games. Yet again, you can't go any more than this. On the lowest possible end, if it was 7 for Rivals, 10 for Champions, and 20 for Finals, and you were to earn 500 coins per match, you would then get 18,500 coins every single week just by playing games. As you're then trading in between each and every single one of those games and getting at least 25 players with 100 coins profit, it means that you will get 92,500 coins per week. And then just looking at the coin rewards that you get from competing, which you don't get any from Division Rivals unless you select option 3, and you don't get anything from Champions Playoffs as there is no coin bonus, but Finals at the bare minimum by hitting rank 8, which is what we looked at if you were to forfeit your games and maybe get a bit lucky with getting a few wins, you will get at least 10,000 coins. That in itself is already 121,000 coins, and that's on the lowest end. The lowest amount of coins you can get per match, a very easy and reasonable amount of coins you can get through trading with only 100 coins profit, and your coin reward for forfeiting games within the finals. This can very easily push up to be a lot higher, being 200,000 coins plus if you were to actually play and take this a bit more seriously. And that's not including all the other additional pack rewards you get, which a lot of these are untradable. And we haven't even mentioned if you were to take the extra time to go through other game modes, such as squad battles, moments, or friendlies, and also completing objectives. Pretty much based on what FC24 has on offer in terms of gameplay, there is a lot. And with it, there can be a lot of good rewards. But the thing is, most people don't know how to manage their coins, that all of this will then go into their account, and then they don't actually know what to do with it. At the very least, they waste it. So as long as you're able to go through this, even though you're not playing as many games compared to other people, likely you're going to be a lot further ahead as long as you know how you can manage these coins at the end. An easy 120,000 coins just by doing the bare minimum in some of these game modes every single week, plus on top of that, everything else that we've gone through, I think is a pretty decent deal. And I know this because that's what I've been doing so far. I haven't been able to hit FC24 as hard as what I wanted, just because I've been way busier than what I initially thought I would be with work. But with that, I'm still able to progress Ultimate Team, and with the coins that I get, I've actually been able to invest most of them into players which are currently stored into my club, because the rest of my team are actually first owner pack pulled players, most of which are untradable from all those objectives which I didn't actually mention within this video. But in terms of coins, this is a very profitable way to go through Ultimate Team without really needing to dedicate that much time or completely sweat it out. If you enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend clicking the next video on screen. That video has been selected specifically just for you. No one else is getting it. The YouTube algorithm has tracked what you enjoy watching, and they believe this one's best. So click that and I'll be over there to guide you through everything. I hope you enjoy.